Meet this guy, Israeli Keys. He was planning murders like he was doing homework. This dude didn't just wake up one day and go, yeah, today's the day. Nah, he was planning murder supplies across the country years in advance. FBI agents literally called him the killer with no pattern. Yep, this is some Saw movie type planning that we're all very afraid of. So, Israeli Keys wasn't just some reckless, dude. He was very organized, very meticulous, if you will. He would fly out drones 1,000 miles away from his house, bury unalive kids like weapons, rope, and cash so he could come back years later to commit the crime. He would choose random victims so that there are no patterns for cops to track. Basically making up his own little evil scavenger hunt. This dude's unalivings were completely random, which made him almost impossible to catch. Sometimes he'd break into homes and wait for people to come back. Other times he'd grab strangers from parking lots, hiking trails, and gas stations. And every time, he'd get rid of any evidence and then vanish. Now, although he was taking every precaution and seemed like he was just 3-4 steps ahead of the cops, even the most perfect criminals slip up. In 2012, he kidnapped an 18-year-old barista named Samantha Cohen in Anchorage, Alaska. And here's where he messed up big time. He used her debit card to withdraw money from her account. And instead of staying low-key, he drove to Texas and kept using it. At this point, the FBI were tracking every withdrawal. So then, boom! Police caught him at a random traffic stop in Texas. This guy's been outsmarting the FBI for years, but then just decides to get caught by an ATM camera. Now, once they had him, you think he'd deny everything, right? Nope. He straight up told the cops, yeah, I did it, and that's not even half of it. This man sat there casually confessing to murders all over the country, and the FBI was like, wait, what? He said he had unalive kids buried in multiple states and had been murdered over a decade. But here's the craziest part. To this day, we still don't know all of his victims. Before the FBI could figure out how many people he actually unalived, Israeli Keys ended his own life in prison. And he left behind a creepy-ass note too, but no list of victims. And now we might never know the full body count.